Well, folks, I didn't really have a good video for this week, so I thought I'd take you along on a walk down our Greenway trail. And when I recorded this beginning, it was so loud with bugs and highway noise and everything, you really couldn't hear me. So I guess I'll just have to talk over it so you can hear me as I discuss going down this trail and why this is the video for the week. I've had a lot of guests in the last 2 weeks. People traveling through, family members, friends that stayed at the house, so I didn't have weekends to go and play. Heavy at work, we've got audits coming and all sorts of things like that, so it's been a little tight for getting a video out. So I do this every week with Aquila. We go shopping Tuesdays because they give gas points, and we go to this Greenway Trail section that's right behind the grocery store. So hopefully this will be somewhat entertaining. If it's not, give me a thumbs down. And if you're really curious if how bad the noise would be, well, I'll leave this little section for you to hear all the noise. Okay? Stay tuned. Some comments on what you'd really like to see. Give me some suggestions to where you guys should be going. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned, but not until under all these beautiful trees. The temperature is about 10 degrees cooler. The humidity may be a little higher as a relative percentage, but it's a lot cooler and you're not getting blinded by the sun or anything like that. We like this. We like this trail. We like the other one too. They're both nicely covered with trees. They're old trails, so to speak. But the other thing is it's the sewer way, and they've got graffiti on these sewer towers. But you know what? You just can't complain about graffiti on sewer towers. I mean, it's not rude or obnoxious graffiti. It's just love notes and things like that. So we kind of like this place. This is a tree that's going to wash away soon. It's on the stream at kind of a wide slack point, and it's got this huge crack that goes way past. It's like it's already partially falling into the stream. And this stream comes way up over this level, and it's cracked all the way around. And the trees here, this one here is a box elder, which is just a crummy weed, and the other one is a sycamore, which is a pretty nice tree, but they don't hold much. They're swamp trees, and it's going to be very interesting. It will be very interesting to see this all get washed away and this big low spot on the river become a major flood. We are on the Statesville Greenway trail, and we're kind of waiting for him to do his necessary duties. He has not yet found a stick he likes. He has picked up a few, but he keeps putting them down, which is pretty amazing because over there they have cut down everything that grew in this big path about the width of a road. I don't know what they're going to do out there. They're going to put another road out there or what? But I will videotape this for posterity to see if we can figure out what's going on out there versus in here, because this part of the trail, the Greenway Trail, floods pretty badly, and in my opinion that's a good thing, because the water needs to go somewhere so it's not flooding downstream where houses are. This is all open and empty swamp, really. It's a flood zone, so it's a good place for it to flood. But they keep building up the bank of the stream so it doesn't flood. And you can see they get down here with a bulldozer and they push this all up higher so that it doesn't flood in these places, because the sewer's here and they don't want it to flood out the sewer. But in my opinion, they should make it so it can flood over the Greenway Trail easily and not worry about it, because it just adds to things. All right, this is the bridge on the other trail. The trail not by my house. This is way into the city a little bit. But again, this is a spot that usually the water comes right over this little bank and goes way over there. And they've built up not only the bank, but they've built up a big dam so the water can't go where it's supposed to. It's like, I don't think they really understand. They don't really understand hydrology or flood control. But you can see that the bank, the river, gains a little speed here. It drops down a bit and it really damages the bank a lot. So they're always repairing it. No! Get out of there! Get up here! Bratty kid. He knows better. He just thought he could get away with it for a minute. The water is really too muddy and too dirty down this far through the city. So I don't let him run around through the water. I like walking on this part of the trail because we meet different people down here. The people on the trail near my house is usually my neighbors or people from the church or the ball fields that come along. Sorry if I'm shaking this a bit. It looks like I am. We meet more interesting people on here, people biking in different neighborhoods and stuff like that. But we just passed a gentleman with a very short, lightweight kilt. And I said to him that I have a kilt, but I don't know if I'd wear it here. There are mosquitoes along here. You don't wear anything under a kilt, so it might be dangerous. Get mosquitoes up under your kilt. He says there were no worries there. Probably, as you can tell, they're putting in a new section of highway here, and it's pretty neat. I don't know why. One of the things they had to do was they had to raise up these power wires quite a ways. You can see where they had to add a piece to get that way up in the air above the highway, because it goes way over there. And there's some stupid birds way up there. This is what happens when the stream overflows. It does take away the pavement. And washes over to where the swamp should be. But they like to drain the swamp and keep the flood waters high. So I don't know. Have a good ride. Okay, free. This is the bridge that the trail goes under. Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit here. No, come here. But it's always flooded now. the stream bottom has eroded the bank so much that the bottom is higher now than it used to be. So this is always flooded. And I know the sun's going to make this really hard, but you can see the water in the trail there. And so the city has put in a workaround. This road here goes up and around and over a little walkway path, and so you still can go another 1.5 miles that way, past the rec center and the swimming pool and the soccer fields and all that stuff. So it's pretty nice. You can just see the soccer fields through the bridge. Actually, what you're seeing way through there is the rec center and the water slides. They have a big pool, outside pool, and water slides and everything. I don't know when they're open for sure, but I've never seen it open. But it's COVID, you know.
Well behaved.
Yeah. And there's a guy on a big wheel. Like I said, you meet a lot of very interesting people on this. He's just learning how to ride that and he likes it. We need one. I don't know if they're going to finish this year, and I don't know if they're really going to put the bridge over there to that place, but if there's not going to be a bridge, I'm going to just be the first one to drive it and jump it. I think my 4Runner could jump it. This is a massive structure. We're going to sign off and hope to see you on the trail somewhere. We'll get the A-liner out for some camping. Labor Day is coming up, and we got Bonnie the dog, the German Shepherd, coming to visit us. So I hope we get some time to do some video of her and Akila playing. Maybe we'll take Bonnie camping. Who knows? But anyways, folks, subscribe if you haven't. You'll miss the good stuff. If you stayed this long for this one, subscribe because you gotta see this. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Leave me a comment with your